So here we are, 3 days before the big day where I have to hand in my work. Am I excited? A bit. Am I nervous? Also a bit. Am I just really exhausted? Yes. It's like past week I was just so tired all the time and like really anxious with everything. So like I didn't feel like I was working so hard on this entrance test thing, but like on the other hand, for the past 6 weeks, I guess, like I was just constantly thinking about it, doing something here, doing something there, procrastinating on things. It was just always on my mind. And I think like right now I'm in a part where it's just, I'm just tired of it, and like I'm happy if it's done. Like the big pieces are done, like the pictures and the videos and everything. And all that's left to do is like organizing my files, doing some editing on the pictures and the videos, printing everything out. So like all these small little things which just complete everything. So the big tasks are done. Now it's just all those teeny tiny things that I'm also a bit avoiding. Generally speaking, we have to like edit the videos, just cutting them to 1 minute and just doing some color corrections and thing. Also editing a bit the pictures, the photographs, the self-portrait photographs, there it is. Just labeling all my work and printing out everything. Did I already said that? I don't know. Yeah, printing things and just putting everything together so that I can hand it in on Monday. Not sure how much time this will take. I guess like it's not that big of a deal. But I think like I will figure it out when I start. It will probably take me longer than I think. So I should stop talking and start working on my things. My brother came to visit yesterday, so the only thing I actually did was editing the pictures I took. And I didn't film it because, it was not that interesting. Except for one thing. I was just putting all of my pictures from my SD card to my hard drive, so if I wanted I could film something during that. Deleted everything from the SD card because it was on the hard drive. And there I was starting to sort through my pictures, deleting those that I knew I didn't want it. I don't know what happened, but I think like I confused my arrow keys with the delete button. I'm not sure what happened, but like I wanted to pull the pictures that I wanted into Canva, and then I just recognized that at least one series of pictures, the one that I really wanted to use, were just all gone. Like I deleted them, and I panicked for a while because it was on my hard drive. But then I was just looking into the trash can on my computer and everything was there. So like I could get those pictures back. Like, but for one moment I was just like, I deleted those pictures that I really wanted, just all of them, and it was just was a good moment. But like everything is fine. Like I got all my pictures back, the ones that I needed, and everything is fine. The other thing is like I feel so anxious that I started dreaming about the entrance test. Like that's the first time. It was something like I needed to hand in my work way earlier than I thought. Like I had about 3 hours left to finish everything, and it was just really weird. So because of that, I have a little mental support dragon here with me just to calm me down. Like things are getting serious right now, and I don't know, I'm really restless because of it. Can't wait for Monday, I have to say. So enough of the issues. What are we going to do now? I will now edit the one take self-portrait videos, which I should be really quickly done with those. It's just cutting a bit at the front of the end and just doing a bit color correction, and I cannot really do more with it, so that should be no issue, I hope. If I not just delete something that I still need, we're fine. The other thing is, now that I don't have to work on these giant pieces of paper anymore, I can redo the setup of my desk and put my drawing tablet back on so that I have the bigger screen again, which I really miss it. So we're putting that one back first. So now I've printed everything, I cut everything. Anything left to do is labeling everything and assembling the finished folder, which should be quite easy, I guess. Like, yeah, I think I'm done with that in 30 minutes. So we're getting on to work. I think I will start with the digital pieces so that I can hand in those. Everything that I've done digitally, like I have to upload it onto a cloud or something, and this is what we're going to do now. It just feels really wrong. I'm about to hand in the first pieces and it will take about a minute to upload, so this makes me more nervous than it should. Oh, the first one is here. First one's uploaded, the other ones are still preparing. The second one, I think they're all handed in right now. It's just like I had to push no button and anything. Okay, now it's fixed. It's like I handed in some things. And like I actually should feel released, but I'm more stressed about that thing. Okay, this one is done. Now on to the physical pieces. These one have to be labeled with name, topic, and I think that's all. Okay, we have self-portrait with paper. And now on to the big ones. Now everything's packed and we are officially done with the whole thing. Except for handing it in. today's the big day. We're going to hand in this one. I'm trying, one, not to be too anxious about handing in that work and losing all of my control over that whole thing. And secondly, I'm just so afraid that something is falling out. So I added these clips here. And I think right now there should nothing fall out. Like yesterday my sketchbook just fell right through it. So I'm going to take this. First meet my sister in the library and do some work there until I can hand it in at 3 p.m. Then I'm going to hand this in and do nothing for the rest of the day because I'm just over it. Also, I'm sorry for the bad smartphone quality that you're going to see now. Handed in my work and it was an interesting feeling, to say the least. It was like I was either expecting to be really anxious about handing it in, or that I'm really relieved about just having this pressure off of myself. But like I felt a bit sad, to be honest. It's like I just wanted to have my artwork back. It's just like, now is the moment where I handed it in and now there's just nothing I can do about it. I think it's, now I can just do nothing except for waiting for the results, and that's the part, I guess, that's a bit scary for me. Because as long as I had my work with me, I had control, and now I don't. And the other thing is like, what am I going to do now with my life? Like my life was a bit consumed by this entrance test thing, and I was just working a lot on it and thinking a lot about it. And now this part is gone, and I have to pick up all the things that I just pushed back in order to focus on the entrance test. Now I have to do all of these things, or just find out how I get everything back in order and under control. Because I just have one focus during that time. But I guess it's just a thing of 2 or 3 days and then I'm back in everyday life again. So everything that I can do now is just wait till the start of February to see what happens. That's all I can do. I got an email today from Art University and I was accepted for phase 2 of the entrance test, and I'm just really excited about it. It's like all the work I did for phase 1 paid off, so now I can go to the practical exam. I'm really excited. And again, also quite nervous. Now I have to go in a second time and perform a second time. And the phase 1 with the folder, like I did that 2 times, and the practical exam I was just once there. But it worked out. I'm just so excited. It's great. I assumed that I would get past phase 1 because my work is way better than 5 years ago. So it's not that surprising, but it's still like I always felt that tension, like, oh, what if it is not going to work out? And now I know it. I'm in phase 2. So what does that mean? In about 2 weeks I have to go to the Art University, and there, if it is like it was 5 years ago, which I guess, I will get 2 tasks that I have to do, I think, within 4 hours. Last time one was drawing an orange from life, which I really sucked at. And the second one is like I got this tiny paper snippet and I had to do a drawing that included this snippet. These were two interesting exercises and I don't think they changed them. But they could, I don't know. The big question now for me is like, what am I going to do now for 2 weeks? I cannot really prepare for it. Like, sure, I can use my pencils more because I have to draw with pencils on that day, so I can do that. And except for this, I think this is the hardest part about it. That I know I have to go there in 2 weeks, but I can't do really anything for it, so I just have to wait and be anxious about it. But it's going to be fine, I guess. I just have to wait, and I think this 2 weeks will pass by really fast. And then I have to go there for a second time. But that's a story for another day. So, thank you for all of you who stuck through this whole madness. It was an interesting time, these 7 weeks with the entrance test, and it was really exhausting. Therefore, I'm more excited that it worked out for the first part. So yeah, I'm really glad. So thank you for joining in. And I'm not sure which project I will tackle on next. We will find out. Until then, I will see you. Bye.